Alright, we're going to be playing March of the Wooden Soldiers, little Laurel and Hardy. This is an old classic. Playing it on the $1985 Curtis Mathes TV.
Charming daughter, Miss Bolton.
Very well, thank you.
Then, may I be permitted to pay my respects?
Sorry, but she's out tending her sheep.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, my pretty little butterfly.
Good morning, Mr. Barney.
I bring you a little bouquet, a fragrant token of my deep devotion.
Thank you very much, Mr. Barney. And now I'll have to leave you, sir. My sheep are...
Nay. I have long admired, gazed with wonder on your sweet and maidenly virtue, marveled at your tender loveliness. In short, I'm asking you to become my wife.
I'm sorry, Mr. Barnaby, and I hope you won't think me ungrateful, but...
I'm a very rich man, my dear.
Please.
Think carefully, child, lest I resort to other means. That would be an ugly way to win a pretty wife.
I wouldn't marry you if you were young, which you can't be. If you were honest, which you never were. And if you were about to die tomorrow, which is too much to hope for.
We shall meet again, my pretty little buttercup. And then you will sing to a different tune. remind you that your little financial obligation
You mean the mortgage?
is due today.
Couldn't you give me just a little more time?
I'm sorry. The law must take its course. I shall be back shortly.
Come, boys. You'll be late for work.
We're coming. Good morning, Mother Pete.
Good morning, Ollie.
Will you come on? It's almost 8 o'clock. Why, I thought I left you upstairs in the bedroom.
You did.
Well, how'd you get down here?
I fell out the window. Good morning, Mother Pete.
Good morning, Stanley.
Good morning, Ollie.
Good morning, Stan. Never mind good morning. Come on and let's go.
Wait a minute, I forgot something. I'll be right down.
Will you come on? Do you want us to be late for work?
Don't forget your lunch, Ollie.
Well, what's the matter, Mother Pete?
Why, I've got bad news for you.
Bad news.
I'm afraid you two boys will have to find some other place to live.
Well, what do you mean?
That old skinflint Barnaby holds a mortgage against this shoe. It's due today, and I haven't got the money to pay him. And we'll all be turned out into the street.
Stanley, go upstairs and get my money box.
Eh?
Go get my money box.
Well, what are you going to do?
I'm going to give you all of my savings, and I'll get the rest of it from our master, the toy maker. No one's going to throw you out of this shoe.
Oh, I can't let you do such a thing.
Tut, 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 turut. One good turn deserves another. Now smile. That's it. That's it.
I borrowed it.
I know you borrowed it. But what did you borrow it for?
Well, you see, I had to buy some more peewees. I lost 3 of them playing with little Jack Horner.
Had to buy some more peas. But don't you mind, Mother Pete. I'll get the full amount from the toy maker.
Oh, you boys mustn't go into debt on my account.
Listen, when the toy maker finds out that Barnaby's up to his old tricks again, he'll give me the full amount without any trouble.
Oh, can I depend on that?
Why, of course you can. Why, you know the toy maker and I are just like that. Aren't we, Stanley?
Are you?
Why, certainly.
Which is you?
Why, this one right... Never mind which of you. Come on and let's go.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Don't forget your lunch.
Goodbye.
And don't you worry.
No, I won't. I won't. Goodbye, boys.
Just a moment. What is this pee-wee business you've been spending all of my money on?
Would you like to see it?
Well, certainly I'd like to see it. After all the money it's cost me, I think I'm entitled to know what it's all about.
All right, look. What do you think of that?
Pipple. That's the silliest thing I have ever seen.
Try it.
I don't want to try.
Why, can't you do it?
Well, certainly I can. What do you mean, can I do it? Give me this. Get over there. It's a certainty that anything you can do, I can do. What, for instance? Come on, we'll be late for work.
Say, listen, when you get that money from the toy maker, will you borrow a little extra for me?
What for?
Well, I lost me Pee-wee, and I'll have to get some more.
Get in here now, with Pee-wee. Good morning, Master.
What do you mean, good morning? You know you're half an hour late? If this happens again, it means instant dismissal. Get to work. Say, aren't you going to ask him about the money to pay off the mortgage?
Oh, I can't ask him now. Don't you see what a bad humor he's in?
Well, if we don't get that money, Mother Peep's going to be turned out of the shoe, and she won't have any place to sleep. We can't let her do that.
Why, if I ask him now, he'd jump right down my throat.
I thought you and he were just like that.
We are.
Well, why don't you ask him?
Why don't you ask him?
Well, I can't ask him.
Why?
Well, he and I are just like that.
Oh, don't be silly. He likes you better than he does me.
Does he?
Yeah. He told me he did.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, Master. What? Ollie wants to speak to you. Well, what is it?
Well, could I speak to you privately, please, sir? I've got a very important question I want to ask you.
Don't bother me now. Can't you see that I'm busy? Go on with your work.
Well, if you knew how important it was, you'd see me privately because it's...
You shut up and go on with your work.
What is the matter, little Bo Peep?
I have been careless and lost my sheep.
Say, have you seen them, Jack and Jill, during your journey up the hill?
They're not on
the hill, up nor in the wood. Did you meet up with them, Red Riding Hood? Don't cry, Bo Peep, don't cry. To find your sheep we'll try. We'll seek them far, we'll seek them wide, we'll seek them low and high. Don't cry, Bo Peep, don't cry. To find your sheep we'll try. We'll seek them far, we'll seek them wide. We'll seek them low and high. And that's the end of part one of our magical little show. March of the Wooden Soldiers. Part two will be coming up.